Hey guys, this is Vita from ViLo Energy Healing. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of June. Now, these messages may not resonate with every Scorpio out there, so please just take what resonates with you and leave out the rest. Okay, Scorpio, what have we got for you today? Let's see. You know, it feels like you're walking into June with that, like, I had enough type of energy, okay? You've been stuck in your head for way too long, overthinking, second guessing, maybe even isolating yourself more than usual, okay? And it's not working anymore, okay? It's time to come back up for air. You don't have to have everything figured out, okay? But you do have to stop pretending that you're fine when clearly you're exhausted, all right? And speaking of being exhausted, yeah, you've been carrying a lot mentally, emotionally, physically, and honestly, no one really sees just how heavy it's been for you, okay? You've probably gotten used to functioning like that, but it's not working, it's not sustainable, okay? Something's got to give, and deep down, you know it, all right? There's also this part of you that's like, I need to get it together. Maybe you're trying to focus more on your money, your goals, or just building something stable that actually lasts, okay? And that's amazing, but you're not a machine. Okay, you can't push yourself through emotional wreckage and expect long-term results. Okay, you need time and you need structure. Okay, now, this month might bring like a wake-up call. And no, it's not here, to like ruin everything or make things more of a mess. It's here to clear the crap that's been dragging you down, okay? Some unexpected moment might maybe shake up your routine, but it's revealing like what you've outgrown, okay? And yeah, it's uncomfortable, but it's also honest, all right? You're craving something new, okay? It's almost like a spark, an opportunity, a moment that finally feels like you again, okay? But here's the thing. If you're still stuck on what didn't work out, you're gonna miss what's coming next, all right? The door's cracked open. You just have to stop staring at the one that closed behind you, okay? Stop worrying about the past. Leave it in the past. Now, when it comes to love or personal relationships, things kind of feel a little off. Like you're not on the same page anymore, or maybe you just stopped trying to even read their page altogether, all right? You don't have to keep pretending everything is fine, okay? If the connection feels one-sided or confusing, you need to listen to your intuition, all right? You've also been doing a lot of like emotional release or emotional cleanup. Okay, you're not as checked out as you used to be. You're starting to feel things again, but it's still hard to fully trust what's real, okay? Just be patient with yourself. Healing isn't easy, and no one expects you to just bounce back overnight, all right? Now, some of you are seeing maybe the cracks in a certain relationship, a friendship, a partnership, okay? And maybe you're trying to decide if it's even worth fixing. Now, just know that you don't have to stay in something just because you used to love it, okay? You're allowed to walk away without feeling guilty. This month might bring up some old pain, something that used to hit deep, you know what I mean? But it might pop up again, all right? But it's not here to hurt you. It's here to remind you that you've grown. You're not that version of yourself anymore, okay? And you're allowed to respond differently now, all right? You know, June's pulling you out of this autopilot that you've been in, all right? You don't need to keep settling for like half-hearted connections or hiding behind, you know, being okay. You're ready for more depth, more honesty, more realness in your life, okay? And if that means shaking things up to find your peace, then so be it, okay? You're not broken, Scorpio. You're just finally being real with yourself, all right? Now, that's what I have for you today. If you're enjoying my readings, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And you could also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. If you would like a personal reading, you can just go right to my website, ViLoEnergyHealing.com, or you can message me on any of my social media platforms. Thanks for watching, and until next time, sending you love and light.